So MAGA, let's just make sure we keep track of what's happening, okay? Elon Musk, your shadow president, just made this Nazi salute on live TV with vigor and a white man's overbite, spittle flying, all the intensity of a guy with rage fantasies stretching all the way back to childhood. What do you think he's doing there, MAGA? Why in the world would he do something like that? He's the richest man in the world. Why would he need to invoke the salute attributed to the kind of evil that wiped 6 million people off the face of the earth? Why associate you, MAGA, by proxy with mass unaliving? 31 states in the United States have populations of less than 6 million people. Did you know that, MAGA? Elon's stiff-arm salute represents erasing the population of any 1 or 2 or 3 of those entire states. Men, women, children, all of them, gone. Why would Elon need to go anywhere near that kind of reference, huh, MAGA? He's testing you. He tested you when he said you're too stupid to do his engineering jobs, and he's testing you now. The man who believes C-section babies are smarter from not having their brains squeezed in the birth canal. The man who bought the presidency, that guy. He's testing you to see if you might be up for a return to ethnic cleansing. So far, it looks like you're cool with it. What about this, MAGA? Your orange savior said Shadow President Doughboy Musk knows those vote-counting computers better than anyone, and we ended up winning in Pennsylvania by a landslide, so thank you, Elon. Okay. Yeah, MAGA, how about close your eyes for a second and picture Biden or Obama referencing a liberal computer genius having skills that involved counting the vote in Pennsylvania? Too hard? Okay, try this. Close your eyes and picture one of the richest owners of the United States Football League getting to decide which football is used at the Super Bowl, and the winning team's owner praising how soft that football was and how it helped win the game against your team. I'm sure you'd be like, oh my God, that's totes fair. No objections. Yeah. If your savior's win was free and fair, why would he reference Doughboy's relationship to PA machine counting at all? You'll say, in order to own the libs, which frankly, MAGA, is straight up a pretty obvious self-own on your part, because that's freaking stupid. It speaks to elementary school mentality, which relative to politics is objectively stupid. You don't realize it, MAGA, but it's not just Musk. Orangina's testing you too. See, if all he has to do is say shit to own the libs, well, boy, you haven't set the bar very high, have you? Not expecting much for your vote, huh? Why, MAGA? Don't you think you're worth a living wage, jobs, affordable health care, Social Security? Or are you cool with an agenda that stops at owning the libs? You saw how this is going to go, MAGA. He left his voters out in the cold and turned his inauguration party into a whites-only ruling class party. You think he's owning the libs, but he's owning you too. He's owning you too. So keep track of what's happening, MAGA, because from what I can see, you're passing tests right and left. And when fascism shows up at your door and harms your family, because you can be sure eventually it will, you're going to need to remember all the times you were cool with bad things happening to other people. And once you're the target, you're going to need to know your neighbors are cool with bad things happening to you. Yeah. Well, MAGA, have the day you deserve. Yeah.